Welcome back to iShine Connect.
We're having so much fun right now previewing the 2024 NASCAR season. And let's talk about Denny Hamlin, who has 51 Cup wins, 3 Daytona 500 victories, a handful of crown jewels, which are big ticket wins, team owner with Michael Jordan, and voted one of NASCAR's 75 greatest drivers. But the question every single year remains the same. Is this the year he's going to win a championship? Our own 2-time Daytona 500 winning driver, Michael Waltrip, spent some time with Denny Hamlin discussing all that and more.
Hey, buddy.
Hey. Oh, hey, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. What's been going on since I saw you? That's crazy.
I got a clipped wing. Problem that I should have fixed years ago and didn't.
Wow, the Clash in the Coliseum, February 4th on Fox. Is this going to be off and you're going to be ready?
I'm going to try, for sure. I'm going to do everything I can. I just need whatever they put in Aaron Rodgers.
Michael Jordan has ventured into ownership in NASCAR, teaming up with driver Denny Hamlin.
You had a vision, you had a dream, and you were going to share it with Michael Jordan. I think the meeting lasted 15 minutes, and he's like...
Looks good to me.
Yeah.
You're going to have to go through the people now.
This is the 3rd season for this organization.
Multiple wins, 2 cars going for a championship.
I think they're ahead of their time frame.
For the folks at home that haven't had the pleasure of knowing Michael Jordan, how cool is he? I mean...
He's only probably the most famous athlete in the world, I believe that we have the same passion and same competitiveness, and that is hopefully what is going to drive this team to be successful in the future, is that you got 2 owners that really want to win.
Denny the driver had another great season. One moment I look back at the 50th win. Only 15 drivers have ever done that.
It's a special moment. Just seeing some of the names that it put me around. Heroes of mine, people that I never envisioned I'd be on the racetrack with, much less have the same accomplishments as them.
Well, obviously, you're going to not like this part, but guess what I'm going to say?
I have an idea.
Denny Hamlin, regardless if he wins a championship or not, he's going to the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
So close, so many times, the box that he hasn't checked yet.
Is that championship, are you just dying to get it?
Am I dying to get it? No. Do I want it really, really badly? Yes. The championships are different now. The champion, they get hot at the right time. That's why getting to 60 wins now is going to be the main focus I have, because, man, would I trade my career with a champion with 12, 15 wins? No way.
It'd be really cool to see you get that championship.
I think that if I were to win, I'd be probably considered the worst to ever win a championship. At least I'm the best of something now, or one of the best, and that is to not have won a championship.
Well, it'll be fun to see the celebration, and I look forward to being a part of it one day.
I'll throw a good party, I promise. You should want me to win, because I guarantee you we would have a great time.
Vote for Denny.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a very fine line between, am I dying to win a championship, or do I really, really, really want one? I mean, because you know that he wants to get that. And he's been so super busy, because not only is he driving that car and trying to win a championship, winning Daytona 500s, he also is a team owner with Michael Jordan. You were a team owner for a decade in this sport. What's that like, juggling all of that?
Well, he's got a pretty good team owner and a pretty good head start with Joe Gibbs Racing, and the way that they've gone about things, I think it sticks out like a sore thumb. When you look at it, they've spent the money. They got a brand new shop that they're moving into. They've had good results and got better every year on the racetrack, and I think a lot of that is because of Denny. Denny has showed that he can balance and juggle so many things. He can be the team owner, he can be the driver, you can make fun of him, you can bash him, now he's gotten to the point where he's got his podcast and he'll say whatever he wants, but he is all into racing, and he's committed to being the driver, to win races, and he wants to be the team owner that can win races and do what he and Michael set out to do, and that's be a championship team.
50 wins.
And he's going for 60.
Wins going for 60, unheard of. One of the best to ever do it. It'll go down in history as that. Yes. Does he want that championship? Absolutely. Does he need the championship? Absolutely. To solidify his name etched in stone. But nonetheless, as a competitor, he is one of the best that's ever been behind the wheel of NASCAR. He's done it on all facets of tracks, road courses, intermediate, short track, ace. He's won so many short tracks. Those are hard to do. You're a diehard, like a core racer, if you can win on short tracks, and nobody wins more on short tracks than him.
Yes or no, quick answer, he has to win a championship.
He doesn't have to.
Okay, there you go. He said he does.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We're going to talk about this in the booth.
He doesn't have to. He
We'll
doesn't
talk
have
about
to.
this in the booth coming up. Someone who has won championships, of course, is the co-owner of 23XI. That would be Michael Jordan, who's at the racetrack all the time, rooting on his two drivers right there, Bubba Wallace and Tyler Reddick. A great young stable, and they've got a great new shop. If you guys are in Charlotte ever, you're driving down 77, you could see this from the highway. It is absolutely beautiful. And Denny, as you mentioned, has been the creator of all of this. I think we heard him say that he went in there with the plans and kind of designed the entire thing, had his touch on everything. But he's also had a huge influence, not just Denny, but I think Michael as well, on his drivers, and Bubba Wallace in particular, because I do feel like in 2023, we saw him grow in a lot of areas on the track and off the track.
Well, and Bubba continues to grow, and I think when you win races and you're able to get to victory lane and accomplish that goal that you set out, it gives you that confidence. And I think for Bubba, he is definitely building confidence as he goes throughout his seasons of NASCAR. And I think this year was definitely one of those moments where you saw the progression of everything that they did as a team and him as a driver. So he's got a great leader. Michael's a great person to have in your corner that's been there, done that. And I think for me this year, I had one of the coolest moments. We got knocked out of the playoffs, and this is the type of guy Michael Jordan is. Got knocked out of the playoffs, and I'm walking down the tunnel with my head down, and all of a sudden I feel this big hand come up on my neck, and it's Michael Jordan. He says, "Bud, you've had a great career. Aww. Don't hang that head. Just walk out of this tunnel proud." But that's the type of leader that I believe Michael is.
That's a really cool story.
Yeah.
I mean, like, no, people don't get that all the time, and to have that moment with a guy like Michael, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
Cool.
But it says a lot that he's there. He's there a lot, and to me, to share that leadership and everything that he's been through in his sports career, to be able to share that with his team, his drivers, crew chiefs, whoever it is, that's a huge influence.
Think about the confidence booster that is. I mean, you're right. I was sitting here watching the playoffs, and almost, if it wasn't everyone, it was it was a lot of playoff races that Michael Jordan was at, sitting on the box, listening to those drivers, having those, you know, the team meetings and stuff like that. Michael Jordan is on the chair right next to you, telling you, you know, building that confidence. And as a race car driver, I would think that would be so beneficial to have a guy like that. And we're lucky to have him. I think it still blows my mind to think that Michael Jordan is a NASCAR team owner in this sport, and
his presence makes a difference.
Yeah.
And
the other thing,
he puts an effort into making his presence known.
One of the things that I love the most about what you just said about Bubba Wallace is confidence. That has been, he has been the most improved driver in our sport. I do believe that. I mean, wholeheartedly, he's earned it. But there's still a little bit missing in that confidence category. When he gets down, he gets two down. If he can still balance those peaks and valleys out just a little bit more and improve on that even from last year, I think he can win even more races and compete for a championship.
He's got great mentors in Denny and Michael, and you mentioned Michael's just influence outside of just NASCAR. Other team, NASCAR, NFL, baseball, everyone is starting to pay attention to this sport. Alvin Kamara, 5-time Pro Bowler, because of course running back for the New Orleans Saints. This was this season when the Saints played the Carolina Panthers at home. NASCAR sent him a Supra. It was wrapped with all of his stats. He had some NASCAR merchandise that he's selling. All of the team members, all of the New Orleans Saints came out in that shirt that he's wearing on the right-hand side. He, of course, is the growth and engagement advisor, so it was really cool. I was on the sidelines for that. It was really cool to see that world taking over NASCAR. All right, coming up.
You also got a free T-shirt.
I did get a free shirt. It's a size extra small. I don't think you guys can wear it.
She got a T-shirt.
You don't want to miss this. We're going to make some bold predictions coming up because I know Clint has got some very bold ones ready to go. Plus, we're going to discuss the Clash. It's coming up soon as well. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back after this short break.
Are we on yet?
We on yet?
We on yet?
Oh, hi, folks.
Hi, everyone. Do we have a big one for you today?
Jordan catches the rock. He drives
Down the left side of the fairway.
Bo Jackson catches it at the wall and fires a bullet to McEnroe.
Strange.
Tretzky Jackson.
Jordan!
Yes!
Wow. Delectable.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Nice shoes. Over to you, Dick.
Over to you now, Al.
Over to you, Tommy.
Over to you, Dick. No, the other Dick.
Over to you, Harry.
Take me out to the...
Lovely.
And now a word from our sponsor. Nice shoes.
Gretzky take the puck up the ice and fires it back in.
Out of the bunker for a
home run.
Score. Game, set, and touchdown.
Nice shoes.
Oh, my!
In all my days, years, decades, as a sportscaster,
I've never, ever seen anything like it.
And now, a word from our sponsor. Holy cow!